adductors and the importance of the adductors. Basically, what they do is they draw us into the midline, but people forget they're a stabiliser of the hip. So every time we take a step, the adductors have to come on, otherwise we would topple in. So they're super important that we've got a nice balance through these adductors. You'll find when people start to walk unevenly, it's because the adductors might have an imbalance in them. So first of all, I'm going to just show you a releasing exercise for them, and then we're going to do some strengthening. So just grabbing your roller again, and it's a bit funny, you've got to get on the inside of them, so there's lots of different adductors at different lengths down the inside there. So you're just going to give them a nice little roll right down and just above that knee, because there's an adductor gracilis that gets right down into there. So just give them a nice little release, nice and high into that one there. So you're just giving a little bit of release if they're a bit tight. So what we're going to do first is a bit of a mobility one. So you can just use a mat for a little bit of elbow comfort. We're just going to use one of these sliders, really cheap, just pick them up from Rebel. All right, so what we're going to do first is come down, and we're just going to start to bring the hip in and out, moving the hip joint. Just getting some movement through the hip joint first. So you can do that on both sides for me. Then what we're going to actually do is come into what we call a shin box position. So we're going to look at just anchoring the knee, and we're going to try and lift this leg up. Now, what I want you to do is squeeze in, so it's an external rotation into the hip socket, just helping strengthen the hip socket for the stability. So we're just going to come in and out. And then the back one, anchor the knee, an internal rotation here. So we're just going to mobilise the hip before we strengthen these adductors up. All right, a couple of times. Then what I want you to do is jump back up. Okay, we're going to use our little slider as the slider. So remember, the abductors take us out, the adductors bring us back together. So we're just going to have a soft knee, we're going to glide out, and we're going to use those adductors to draw towards our midline. So we're going to start to strengthen the adductors in a little glide, making sure this knee is coming over this toe for me. So sitting back into the heel, back into the glute, and coming back through. Little adductor slide, and then back up. See how you go with that, and just recognise if you do have an imbalance that you need to correct through those adductors. Have a good day, guys.